Caller sat on a bed in his room, scrolling through his phone, worried about bills and thinking of how to make extra money. Staring at the ceiling, his mind was restless. Bills were piling up, debt here and there, including inflation. His salary was already gone. He needed extra money and he needed it fast. Suddenly, a message flashed across his screen. Congratulations, you have been picked to be among those that qualify for PBAT's quick grant for middle-tier business startups. Just register and go through this link to get your grant. You know what PBAT is? In Nigeria, we are referring to PBAT as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu quick grant for middle-tier business startups. Caller's heart raced. Could this be the breakthrough he was praying for? Miracles, no, they had Jesus. That is what, a normal Nigerian that phrase. The message was bold, urgent, and designed to catch him exactly when he was weak and searching for hope. He clicked the link. The page looked professional. Green, white, green flag and Nigerian coat of arms logos indicating an approved government site. Smiling faces of younger peoples with hundreds of testimonies detailing how people claim their grants and what they use it for. To change their livelihood, everything screamed legitimate, and yet it was all a trap. This was social engineering at work. Social engineering is not just about computers or codes. It's about people. It's about deception. It's about manipulating emotions, hope, fear, excitement to make someone act against their better judgment. The attackers don't need to break into your phone. They just need to break into your mind. And they do it skillfully. They time the attacks for when you are most vulnerable. They send messages when you are desperate for cash, anxious about school fees, or expecting an important delivery. They pretend to be your bank, your boss, or even a government agency. They craft words carefully. Act now. Only a few slots left. Verify immediately, or your account will be blocked. You are the next to share the testimony. All designed to push you into action before you stop to think. Back to Caller's story. I wanted to give a listening here now. The page asked him to pay just 3,000 naira as a processing fee. That felt small compared to the promised 100k reward, His finger hovered over the pay now button, which is linked to his bank account. But something inside whispered, wait. He remembered hearing warnings. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Still, the temptation was wrong. He remembered a saying that says, risk takers always wins. Then he would wanna risk it. This is the emotional battlefield social engineers create. They don't just trick your mind. They push and pull your feelings, making you believe their lie is your opportunity. So, how do we fight back? The answer is simple. Be powerful and educational. That's why we are telling Caller's story today. Not because it's unique, but because it is common. Every day, people across the world receive thousands of these manipulative messages. Some are obvious, but others look polished, professional, and convincing. We need to understand the tool these scammers use. Urgency, they make you feel you must act now. Authority, they pretend to be trusted institutions. Scarcity, they claim only few people qualify. Fear, they want your account will be closed if you don't respond. Greed and hope, they dangle rewards that don't exist. Once you know these tricks, you can spot them. Let's get back to Caller one more time. He paused. He read the message again slowly. Congratulations. Pay a small fee. Unlock instantly. You are the next. He asked himself, why would government or politicians give such money to anyone as grants to boost his second-term popularity and still request for a registration token in exchange? He suspected a red flag. He searched the sender's details and realized the number was not from his bank, not from any government agency. It was just a random number and the website that anyone can create. With a deep breath, Caller closed the page. This time he escaped the trap, but many others don't. They lose not just money, but trust, confidence, and peace of mind. That's why we are raising awareness. Social engineers thrive in silence. When victims are ashamed to speak up, attackers grow bolder. But when we share stories, when we teach others to stop to think and verify and close doors scammers try to force open, the next time a strange alert flashes across your phone, don't panic, don't rush, don't click. Instead, pause, ask questions, verify with your bank, your service providers, or a trusted friend. Remember, a legitimate company will never pressure you to pay instantly or reveal private details through a text message. Caller's story ends with the relief. He didn't lose money, but his experience became a lesson he shared with friends, family, and co-workers. He told them, the most powerful weapon social engineers use is our ignorance. The strongest shield we have is awareness. And that is our mission, to educate, to warn, and to empower, because scams will continue to evolve. Deception will grow sharper. But as long as people are alert, as long as we pause to think before we click, we can stay one step ahead. So the next time you hear that little ping on your phone, stop, think, verify. Don't let them trick you. Stay safe, remain blessed, and be guided.